Did you know a good tablet holder can make a long family drive feel completely different? When kids have a stable screen at a comfortable viewing angle, there is less reaching, less arguing, and a lot more peace in the back seat. Today, we're looking at 6 of the best car tablet holders for kids. Some are simple and affordable. Others extend toward the passenger, let 2 kids share one screen, or are designed for a specific vehicle. We'll cover stability, reach, tablet compatibility, installation, and which one makes the most sense for your setup. All the links are in the description. Let's get into it. On number 6, Lamicall Car Tablet Headrest Holder. The Lamicall Car Tablet Headrest Holder is a great pick if you want something simple, stable, and quick to install. It attaches directly between the headrest posts using a spring-loaded clamp, so there are no straps to tighten and no tools to deal with. You just clip it in place, add your device, and you are ready to go. It supports a wide range of devices, from smaller phones to large tablets, including many 13-inch iPads. The rubber-lined grips help keep the device secure without scratching it, and the 360-degree rotating ball joint makes it easy to switch between landscape mode for movies and portrait mode for games or video calls. Compared with strap-style holders like the WONNIE, the Lamicall feels more rigid because it connects directly to the headrest posts. It does a good job reducing vibration during normal driving, and it has a cleaner, more compact look than extendable mounts. The main limitation is reach. The screen stays close to the back of the front seat, so it may sit too far away for younger kids in rear-facing or forward-facing car seats. It also cannot swing into the center for 2 passengers to share. Still, if you need a reliable holder for one child and want the fastest installation possible, the Lamicall is a strong, budget-friendly choice. On number 5, WONNIE Tablet Holder for Car. The WONNIE tablet holder is made for parents who use thick, kid-proof tablet cases. Instead of relying on rigid clamps, it uses an adjustable strap and a stretchy silicone net that wraps around the tablet. That flexible design makes it much easier to fit tablets with bulky protective cases, which can be difficult with some clamp-style holders. It supports tablets from around 7 to 12.9 inches and works with many different headrest styles. That is useful if your vehicle has unusual headrests, hidden posts, or a seat design where traditional clamps are not a good fit. The silicone net holds the tablet tightly and helps prevent it from slipping even when the road gets rough. The trade-off is adjustability. Unlike the Lamicall, BKWITY, or LISEN, this holder does not have a ball joint or extension arm. You cannot quickly rotate the screen or move it closer to the passenger. It stays in one basic position behind the seat. But for toddlers and younger kids, that may not matter. If your biggest concern is making sure a tablet with a thick protective case stays secure, the WONNIE is one of the easiest and safest options to use. It is simple, flexible, and often available in multi-packs for families with more than one child. On number 4, BKWITY Tablet Holder for Car Headrest. The BKWITY tablet holder is where things start getting more flexible. Its main feature is the folding extension arm, which lets you move the screen closer to the passenger or swing it toward the center of the back seat so 2 kids can watch together. That extra reach is a major upgrade over fixed holders like the Lamicall and WONNIE. In a larger SUV or minivan, a screen mounted directly behind the front seat can feel far away. The BKWITY solves that by bringing the tablet closer to eye level, making movies easier to watch and reducing the need for kids to lean forward. The arm folds flat when you are not using it, which helps keep the back seat clear. It also uses a spring-loaded headrest mount and a rotating ball joint, so you can adjust the viewing angle and switch between portrait and landscape mode without removing the tablet. It is stable for an articulated mount, especially when the tightening knob is secured properly. However, it supports devices up to around 11 inches, so it may not be the best choice for anyone using a large 12.9-inch iPad Pro. If you have a standard-sized tablet and want more viewing flexibility than a fixed mount can offer, the BKWITY is a very good option. It is especially useful for siblings who want to share one screen during a long trip. On number 3, FANGOR tablet holder for car. The FANGOR tablet holder combines the flexibility of an extension arm with an added layer of safety. Like the BKWITY and LISEN, it can extend toward the passenger or swing into the middle of the back seat for shared viewing. But what makes it different is the built-in safety net. The elastic net wraps around the tablet and gives you backup protection beyond the main clamp. If the car hits a pothole or a child pulls on the screen, the tablet is still supported. For parents carrying an expensive iPad, that extra security can make a big difference. It fits a wide range of tablets, including larger models up to 12.9 inches. The headrest strap and net system also help keep the device steady, even on rougher roads. It may not look as clean as a simple clamp-style holder, but it is designed with protection in mind. The downside is that the safety net adds a little extra setup time, and some people may prefer the cleaner look of the LISEN or Lamicall. Still, if your main concern is preventing a tablet from falling, the FANGOR is one of the safest choices on this list. It gives you reach, rotation, broad tablet compatibility, and an extra layer of peace of mind. For families with younger kids or expensive devices, that combination is hard to ignore. On number 2, LISEN 3-in-1 iPad holder for car. The LISEN 3-in-1 iPad holder earns the number 2 spot because it offers one of the best combinations of stability and adjustability. It has a folding extension arm like the BKWITY and FANGOR, but its reinforced triangular structure gives it a more secure feel when fully extended. That design matters because extension arms can sometimes shake or sag over time. LISEN uses reinforced steel rods and a stronger folding mechanism to reduce wobble, especially on bumpy roads. The result is a holder that can move closer to the passenger or center between two kids without feeling loose or unstable. It installs quickly onto the headrest posts and supports devices from smaller phones up to large tablets around 13 inches. The 360-degree ball joint also makes it easy to find a comfortable viewing angle, whether your child is watching a movie, playing a game, or using a learning app. Compared with the FANGOR, the LISEN has a cleaner look and a stronger arm structure. However, it does not include a secondary safety net, so parents who want maximum drop protection may still prefer the FANGOR. For most families, though, the LISEN is one of the best all-around choices. It is stable, adjustable, easy to use, and works well for both one-child and two-child setups. On number 1, YOOZ Tesla Tablet Mount Back Seat. Taking the top spot is the YOOZ Tesla Tablet Mount Back Seat, but this one is specifically for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y owners. If that is your vehicle, this holder gives you one of the cleanest and most stable setups available. Instead of attaching to headrest posts with clamps or straps, the YOOZ mount fits into the gap between the seat back panel and the upholstery. That gives it a much more integrated look, almost like it came with the car. There are no visible straps, no bulky clamps, and no extension arms hanging in the back seat. It uses a metal ball joint for 360-degree rotation, which is stronger and more durable than the plastic joints found on many universal mounts. It can hold everything from phones to large 12.9-inch tablets, and because it sits securely against the seat back, it has very little side-to-side movement while driving. The only limitation is reach. Unlike the LISEN, BKWITY, and FANGOR, it does not extend toward the passenger. The tablet stays close to the seat back, which may be too far away for some younger children in car seats. But if you own a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y and want a clean, stable, factory-style tablet mount, the YOOZ is hard to beat. It looks better than universal options, stays firmly in place, and gives your back seat a much more polished setup. That's our list of the best car tablet holders for kids. If you want the simplest option, the Lamicall is a great place to start. If you need to fit a tablet with a bulky protective case, the WONNIE is worth considering. For shared viewing and extra reach, the BKWITY, FANGOR, and LISEN are much better choices. And for Tesla Model 3 or Model Y owners, the YOOZ is the clear winner. If this video helped you choose the right setup for your next road trip, hit the like button, subscribe for more useful car accessories and gear reviews, and tell me in the comments which tablet holder you would pick. All the links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.